So how can you use deep processing in real life so that it helps you being more focused and motivated when you're working or studying? Via the Bloom taxonomy, it's the most comprehensive and well-researched guide on the different level of learning. It goes from memorizing that creates isolated chunk in your brain up to creating, analyzing, evaluating where you really create structure around those chunks. So here's how I use it today to write a research project. The first thing I did is that I defined the objective I wanted to achieve, contrasting, comparing, and finding differences across methodologies. You can see that it ranks higher on the Bloom taxonomy, which will help you later on to learn faster. The second thing is that I use mind map to kind of find concept and relationship across the different things that I learn. And many people do mind map wrong. They will tend to show highlights or like titles and subtitles and connect them together. Fuck that. When you're using mind map, you're trying to deeply process the information for you. It is very messy, it's very dirty, and you should not care about any kind of structure except the one that makes sense for you. Oh, and you can see how I create mind map to create an extension of my thoughts. I mixed up some results that I had. I understood what the methodology was. I kind of went back and forth through 4 or 5 studies only to write like maybe 4 or 5 things with a couple of arrows. Is it messy? Yes. Does it make sense? Absolutely yes. The cool thing with analyzing is that you kind of break through the lower level learning because in order to analyze, you need to kind of memorize the basic fact. You kind of have to understand what that methodology means. And sometimes you also have to apply it. For example, in my research, I already apply it. I have all the code and etc. Meaning you are getting back and forth between different levels and keeping yourself engaged on the most important thing. In the end, it took me about 1 hour to create that. And you can see that my focus level was a 3 on a 5, which is like mild, but I didn't get distracted even once. My mental fatigue was 0 and all of my other metrics were also 0. And even bonus point, you can see that the first 10 minutes, I was extremely distracted and it just went better and better because it demands a lot of power, mental energy, but then the structure just creates itself and just grow out of it. Big thanks to Dr. Justin Sun on this method. And as always, I hope it helps.